Good morning, YouTube. First off, I want to apologize for the laundry going on in the background. I am in full prep mode because we are leaving on a road trip. And so I'm getting all the stuff done that I need to get done. Packing, washing all the things, prepping, and that's what this video is going to be all about. You're going to pack with me for my road trip to Texas. And this is specifically for packing the journaling, art, sketching, books I'm taking. Basically, I'm gonna share what I have decided to bring because we leave from North Carolina and are driving to Texas we do this every year and it's such a fun time. But I have things that I have to work on while I'm gone. So I'm gonna show you what those things are. Okay, first off, I'm packing this, I call it my road trip backpack. Before I got this, I was using, which I adore, and I almost decided to use it, but I got this bag specifically for New York City because I wanted to be able to put it on my luggage because I did a road trip to New York City. You guys will have seen the haul that I did last week of stationery goodies and things while we were there. But I wanted to start collecting, I'll show you. Well, you'll see that I've got a little pin, but I dream of and I've always wanted this since I was little. When I was little, I used to picture one of those hard case luggage sets and then stickering it up. I've just always been a road trip girl. Even we didn't go many places when I was a child. We kind of hung out around just the two states our family was in, but I always dreamed of traveling. And so instead of doing that, I have this backpack and the goal is gonna be to fill it up with patches from all the different states that I actually go to. So the first patch has been purchased. Did not realize after purchasing it that I don't own an iron. So I'm gonna have to go to my daughter's house or someone with an iron so that I can actually iron this baby on. And then I'm gonna add a Texas patch. So, and I do need to, see, the question is, do I go from this point forward? Probably, because it's wherever the backpack has traveled. Anyhow, so that's the reason I wanted to get one that I wouldn't mind stickering up. My Practical Magic bag is so sacred and special to me that I would not want to add anything to that. And it's, that one is really for me personally, I view that as my professional writer's bag. Anyway, we have sidetracked. This bag, if you're interested, is a Vera Bradley. It is the recycled cotton, and all of them have really cool, unique designs on the inside. I went with orange. It just screams adventure to me. So this is what we're packing. If you're curious about the bag, I love it. It does have, so you've got the front, you've got this main zipper part, two zipper parts on the front, pockets that do fit water bottles. Then you also, in the back, have a laptop case that's padded. I'm not bringing my laptop this year to Texas because I just finished launching a book in June and I kind of have a launch release hangover from that. But I will be, with Camp Nano, my goal was to be starting my project in Texas. That is not gonna happen because my project continues to take me on adventures and has not made up its mind what it wants to be. So I will be working on finalizing my next book project while I'm there, which you'll see different things I'm taking with me kind of say that. Okay, so first let's start with the journal. I'm just gonna throw things down. Okay, so currently my morning mindset pages, which I'm in every single morning, just rambling, waking up my brain. The reason I call it morning mindset is, to me, it is how I get my mind right for my day. I started doing morning pages via Julia Cameron, The Artist's Way. Gosh, years and years ago. I feel like it was 2012. Is it 12? I can't remember. And I was doing 3 pages a day. Now I write until I feel like everything has come out. So just as an example, today sometimes if I'm going through the artist way, I will do like the 3 pages, but lately, let's see, sometimes like for this page, it was just there and there. And then today I actually wrote a little more. Today I wrote half of a page and then 1, 2, 3 sides of composition notebook. So it all depends, and I go with my intuition. So this is a Moleskine expanded notebook, plain. I had to check for a second. And then I don't sticker my notebooks up before I write in them. I add stickers that come to me during the life of that notebook. So this is my summer notebook, and I've talked about it before, but I'll just walk you through the different stickers. This is a sticker from Bree, Documented Journey. I am one of her patrons, and this was a Patreon sticker that she sent, I think it was June's. We saw Hamilton and got a Hamilton sticker, so that I journal about that in here. This came next, and this, my friend got me a fountain pen, and this came with the Goulet pens package, so I added that cutie. And then I just added this yesterday because my sweet friend and critique partner Camille sent me my book, Letters to Young Poet Girl, after she annotated it, and it's stunning. It's stunning. And just seeing somebody else annotate my words, it was just, I have no words. But this was on the package, and it says reach for your dreams, and so I had to add that there. And this is Washi from Bree, from her latest sticker. So this always comes with me, no matter where I go. Well, on a trip. I do not leave the house with this. Like, this is not, I don't carry it in my purse. It's just, since I'm going on a trip, I'm gonna pack it in my trip bag. Okay, so we're bringing that journal. This journal I'm bringing, but I'm not packing it in here. If you're curious what this journal is, I just set this baby up. This is a Passport Travelers Company in brown. I love how small it is. I set this up because of current, how do I put it? Some emotional feelings that I was having. And I got the idea from Bree, Documented Journey, over on her Patreon. She talked about mood lifters, and so I created a mood lifter journal. And so this, I'm not packing because this stays in my purse. This stays in my bag. This is the only thing I leave the house with every time I leave the house. And I will show you, if you want to hear more about it, more in depth, I did just do a video yesterday for my patrons, sharing a little more about my emotional health stuff and what this journal actually is. But inside her, I just have one insert that I have watercolored, and I, in the middle, carry this little deck. It says, I Am Everything, created by Tarisha Clark. I picked this up at a gas station, you guys, and I love it. They're just beautiful. They are affirmations and mantras. So you have, as an example, I am resilient is this card, and it says, if my mood wavers, it doesn't stay that way permanently. I allow myself to feel my feelings until I can refocus my thoughts on the positive. I do not judge myself for being human. I am resilient. It's just beautiful, and so I want to carry it with me. You never know when you might need a little encouragement, so I keep that in the middle. And then this is my funk journal. I used to keep a funk journal. A friend sent me a journal from, was it from Michael's? I can't remember the name of it. And I loved having the funk journal. What it is it's just a place to put whatever the funk I want. A lot of times I will put lists. This is where I put like ideas while my son and I were in New York City, and then I ripped them out and put them in my Hobonichi. I have video ideas, just random things. But I didn't want to put like a separate insert for that because I'm not going to keep this. This will get tossed. So it's a place that if I need to jot down something, that's where it goes. And no, it does not fit. I know some people may it doesn't officially fit. It will fit one of Bree's. If you have an A6 from Bree, these fit great in there. These are the Pen and Gear from Walmart. My Walmart never has them, but thankfully I have a friend that sends me a couple now and again. So if you want a cover for it that actually fits, the A6 from Documented Journey does. I don't mind it sticking out, honestly. I actually like it. I just love the feel of it together. So this will go in my bag, but I wanted to show because I'm sharing with you everything I'm bringing. So we got the journal, we got the mood lifter. Let's talk about the art stuff now. So this bag. I have a love-hate relationship with this bag. You guys have seen me talk about this. I did a Redbubble review. I adore this bag. Okay, I took the photo. This photo was taken in Italy at a bookstore. So it has lots of great memories. I love the size of it. I love the feel of it. I adore this bag. The one thing I can't stand about this bag, and if you have any other tips, please let me know, is the zipper. The zipper snags occasionally. It never does it when I unzip, but when I zip it, I literally have to and I'm a highly sensitive person, so this matters. I literally have to kind of play with it. Hey, it did just then. See, it gets stuck, and I have to kind of play with it to get it closed. I will tell you what I've already done. Somebody recommended taking a candle, so I have done that, and that did help. It is way better than it was when I first got it. But if you have any other tips on how to make a zipper work better, I would love that. The zipper itself, it is a little, because I'm finding with zippers too, I like them to be soft, as soft as a zipper can be. I will say since I worked with a candle on it, it doesn't hurt my hands as much. So obviously I'm using it because I want this bag to work. So inside here is all of my art stuff. Now I did try to be a little minimalistic in what I brought. So we're gonna dive in and I'm gonna show you. First, let's talk about the sketchbooks. This is, no surprise, it is a Documented Journey A6 with the rainbow scales that I think she officially ran out of, but she is running a sale right now on some new patterns, so go check it out. I will try to remember to put all the links down below. Inside is a sketchbook that she actually made for me, and I love it. I love it so much. I use it as my art journal sketchbook. What I'm gonna do, actually, let me show you. I have a bunch of, and I think Bree actually gave me this idea. Let me see if I can find the one that she just sent. I have a bunch of Bree's postcards that she sends with being a patron. And this one she sent this month, I'm obsessed with. I love this so much. So I think I'm actually, and it fits so perfectly. I originally was thinking about making a journal with it, but looking at it now, I might have to trim just a teeny tiny bit. But I'm thinking about gluing this on the cover. This is my favorite. Bree, if you're watching, this is my favorite one so far. I'm obsessed. This is another one. This was, it doesn't say when it was from, but I'm just a sucker for the mountains. I'm just a sucker for them. So I am gonna put that on the front eventually, but I love this little sketchbook she made me. I am using it again. I do walk more, and I talk more about this over on Patreon. This is it's not so much a sketchbook. It's a more personal, I want to say art journal, but I work through my stuff. Let me just tell you. I think it was close friends on Instagram for my patrons. I don't think I've actually done a video yet on this, but I mean, it's full of feelings and sketches and literally me working. I'm someone who can't stand it when I don't have clarity. And currently, one of the reasons I'm bringing this is, again, I need clarity on my writing project, but I have other things that I really need to sit down and spend time working on. So that's why I'm bringing this little sketchbook. In addition to this sketchbook, I am bringing this doodle book, For the Love of Art, which is my doodle book that I created. I'm going to be working on her, and I'll just show you. Here's a page. So this book is full of 100 prompts, and then you have space to actually do your drawing. So like here, I'll turn the page. This says A Time to Bloom, All the Flowers Go. And again, it's not perfect paper. I don't get to choose the paper. This is through Amazon. You also don't have to do it in order. I like to flip around. Let me just show you another prompt. What comes to mind when you think of siren? Sketch it. I love having a suggestion to sketch. Inside, I'm bringing these. I actually created this. I was inspired via Pocket Journal Pam a couple years ago, and I made it for my standard Traveler's Company notebook, but I'm not using that as a sketchbook currently, as you can see. And I didn't like how the band kept it together, so I actually separated it. But in here you have Peerless watercolors, they're really cool, especially for traveling, so I don't have to bring like my tins. I just cut them out, and you can see after dipping water, that's like I have the different colors listed on there. And then here is more of them. So it's a watercolor palette that is flat, and I love it. So I'm bringing that. So we got the sketchbook, doodle book, watercolors, and then in here, this is all I'm bringing is this one little pouch, and I'm excited that I was able to narrow it down. I may regret it later, but it's also going to be a pretty busy weekend. It's my husband's business convention, so we're going to be at the pool and hanging out with all the people. So I don't know how much art I'm actually going to get done, but I do have plans on working. This will sit with me in the front seat, because I do have plans of working in both of these while we are driving and listening to podcasts or whatever. So I'm just going to pull out what I'm bringing. With Mandy Thompson, she has like walked with me through picking out color palettes. And so I did that this time, and I actually kept it pretty minimal. So also I decided to bring Tombow markers because from Anna, she does have a YouTube channel. I just like the way she uses markers. I'm like, okay, I want to use my markers more. So inspired by her, I'm bringing Tombows. Inspired by Mandy, I created a small color palette. Really, this is my color palette, but I felt like I had to have some kind of neutral. So the numbers are all rubbed off. Oh, not all. This is 755. Couldn't tell you the green. 493. No number, and no number. But those are the markers that I'm bringing. Oh, and this bag is from Blue Q. I love Blue Q bags so much. Okay, let's do these. I'm bringing 4 Neocolors. These are the Neocolor 2s. And they're all metallic, because I'm like, if I'm bringing this, it's like bright, I'm gonna do something different in case, I don't know what I'm gonna feel. So this is Violet, the metallic. This is Dark Gold. Then we have Scarlet. And where does it doesn't say on this one. Yeah. Arcane Green. I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it. All right, and then I have 2 pencils that I'm bringing. This one, I just really like it. This we got in New York City at Spyscape for free. And I just love that it's like black. I just love it. Like, I love the darkness of it. So I'm bringing that. And then I am bringing my Kaweco. This is actually not a mechanical pencil. It is the lead holder. Bree got me into using a lead holder. So it's pretty cool because this like really thick lead comes out. So you're less likely to break it than like if you were using a mechanical. And again, I love how small it is. It reminds me of like the Traveler's Company pencil. I have really small hands, so I just really love it. And this is in the, I think it's called mahogany color. So those are the two pencils. I'm bringing my Daiso scented orange kneadable eraser. The pens, I have 3 pens. This one my son got me in the mountains. It's a ballpoint. I'm bringing that. I'm bringing my Pure Malt that has, I think it's the Jetstream ink in it, which I really love. And finally, I am bringing a ballpoint pen that my father made me. I just love this thing. So, because I don't know what I'm going to be in the mood to do. If it's going to be pencil, ballpoint, watercolor, if I'm going to do just random little work it all out in here with markers. This case is from Galen Leather. It came free from an order that I did for my son. And so I get to use it. Anyhow, it's perfect because my dad's pen did not come with a tip. So I just keep it stored in there. All right, and oh no, I have one more thing. I have a water brush. So those are all of my art supplies that I'm bringing for my sketching. Let's drop these in there. And I'm pretty excited. I'm excited to see what I end up using. It would be interesting to maybe do another video on like what actually got used and what didn't. I think that would be a pretty cool video. I probably should have done a warning that this is probably gonna be on the longer side. Okay, so let's put all those back. That's all my art stuff in this bag. And yeah, so again, anyone have any tricks for that, let me know. So we're throwing that in there. Then I'm bringing 2 other books. And yeah, let me just show you those. So I'm bringing my Writing Wellness that I have been working in. I do want to do a Patreon video about this, sharing some of my struggles and my answers. It's 100 journal prompts for wellness. I'm just now realizing that I need to bring one. I have a friend in Texas that I plan to gift one to, so I need to bring that. But it goes into, there's a fly flying around. There are prompts that go into your history with wellness, your family. Does it feel hard to you? The idea of changing habits, and again, it's written the same way that the doodle book is, where I leave you lots of space. And the reason I did that, one, pens may ghost, so you may not want it like bleeding through or ghosting, but also I'm a big word girl, so I end up filling the front and the back pages. And so that's why, and I've already watercolored the entire book. Here's another prompt. When others ask you how you did it, what do you want to say? How are you so happy? How did you lose weight? How did you release anxiety? Whatever your one main thing is, what is your reply? It's full of prompts for wellness. Both of those can be found on Amazon. I will try to remember to link those down below, but I really want to dig into this while I am there. So I'm bringing that, and I am bringing a bunch of sheets stapled together because I have a bunch of projects that I'm working on, and each one of these stands for a project. They're not all book projects. They're specific other stuff. So I'm going to be working on 2024 Patreon stuff because I've got a bunch of things that I've got a bunch of dreams. There's a retreat that's stapled together and brainstorming on that. And this is how I brainstorm. I love to just take 5 sheets, staple it. One is going to be writing projects. So those are coming with me. And finally, I have Ron Carlson Writes a Story for story inspiration. So yeah, this is tips from a master of the craft. So if I have time to read, I will be digging into this. I may bring a couple other books, but I usually don't end up doing a lot of reading while I'm there. I mostly work on projects. So we'll see. But the grandbabies are also going to be there because my son also is in the business. My son-in-law is also in the business. So there'll be a lot of baby time too. Anyhow, I am rambling. There you have it. That is all the journal goodies that I'm bringing. I do think it'd be fun to tell you what I used and what I didn't. So that video might be coming next week. How fun would that be? Okay, I'm gonna go now. Until next time, enjoy your wild, sexy lives.